and I blame city girls, right? And mind you, I love them both. Let me just say this: we don't want to be attacked by no, you know what I'm saying? The beehive is real, right? The beehive is real. But she also gave us all the women independent. That is a syndrome.
Yeah, she had me very hyper independent for a long time. Still trying to come out of it.
Yeah. And it's like
It's a work in
15
progress.
years later, because she set that up for us to have this idea that independent women are top tier and top notch, which allowed, and it's not, I don't blame just Beyonce, right? But that's that era.
It's a couple.
That's that era that is started, and then we got I love her cause she got her own. Remember that?
It was actually Neo. I'm blaming Beyonce, but it was really.
Let me take it back because I know
really
she's
Neo.
missing one. So here's the thing, right? Neo lulled us.
Her own was dope, though.
Yeah, it was.
Miss Independent. Listen.
It's a syndrome.
See,
the problem is that's not what they meant. They didn't mean you can be or you have to be a CEO, an executive. You have to have all of your shit together in order to be attractive. What they were saying was ROI. If I'm going to take my Neo status and share it with you, right? Because this is a lifestyle you step into. If I'm going to share that with you, what is the return on my investment? What do I get in return outside of your booty and your beauty that would make me inclined, right? Because we can't coerce men to spend money. They either want to or they don't. So he has to not feel obligated, but feel incentivized to pour into you. And that only happens from women's actions. So city girls, I blame because, again, 8-figure rich nigga, that's my type.
That's so weedy.
That's a 20% that we were talking about. That's
5.
Right. I was trying to keep it with the, but
8 figures.
But it's true. It's true. Those men are far and few in between, but that's why we need to take it from Coach and our city girls and stop searching for the richest man in the room and find the one most willing.
Well, and here's the thing. Let's also make this clear too, that from a man standpoint, especially if he has money, but I firmly believe most men are willing to give whatever they got if you are deemed to be an ROI. You know what I'm saying? If I'm getting something that's going to be, conducive to my relationship or conducive to the lifestyle. So, but my question to you, Lee, I'm sorry. I'm out here. You got the Beyonce.
I'm B
It
now.
was the Beyonce thing. Pardon me.
It's okay.
I'm 100% sorry for that.
It's okay. I promise I forgive you.
Just cut it out.
So my question to you is, because I also think that women with money tend to have a hard time finding a good man, and this I could be wrong, but that's just what I believe. What advice would you give a woman who's already coming in as a walking ROI or a walking asset,
No. A walking ROI and a walking asset are not the same as a woman who's prepared for the relationship with that man. Let me explain. You were speaking about ROI, right? ROI is an action that I do for you. That's ROI. It is action. You don't get ROI without action. A bitch with bread is a bitch with bread. She could be a bozo. She could be a nobody.
When I said
What's that? 7, 8? 6? No, you missed the last one because we were at 5.
Yo, I'm just saying.
There was yeah.
No,
I don't know.
There was one before
I
that?
missed that one. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. We're going
was
to run
it
it back
after?
and make sure.
I'll give her an extra one. 9. Come on. I'm waiting. Finish up.
But no, it's true. That's not what makes you a return on investment. Your money is not what makes you return on investment. The only way that you can show up in the relationship is to determine what he's lacking, what he's missing. Speak his love language. We love throwing that around, right? But that's
I
a
love
real.
that,
It's a
though.
real thing.
It's real. I love it.
Absolutely. And most people's love language falls on the action side. It falls a lot less on the, in the financial aspect or emotional aspect. It is most people's thing is receiving gifts, physical touch. All those things are actions. If I don't physically touch you, then you're not going to like me. right? That's an action. If I don't move and do the gesture and be hyper aware that that is what you like, I'm not showing up for you the way you need me to. So now I'm just a bad bitch with a big bank account, single.
Single and mingling with science teachers.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh,
No, it's true.
come on.
It's true. It's true. It's true. Maybe not even science teachers. The boy who drives the bus.
Shit.
He gets the kids to school. He can't even teach.
I quit. Yo.
It's true.
I mean,
True.
I
And we
mean, look,
and
You don't
as
know what
we
bus drivers are
evolve,
capable of.
as we
shout out to all bus drivers and teachers. This is
right,
not,
we need y'all essential workers,
It's
but
just
it ain't
not-
essentially gonna be me.
Oh my.
Do you know what I mean? Somebody has to
Somebody
clean
has
the
to love
streets, wipe
them.
the ass, do the yeah, absolutely.
This
But
is why
there's
people these
those
days don't
people
want to
for those
be these
people.
things.
No, you just if you're a bus driver, you find the equivalent. That 80-20 rule we were talking about.
So, but is that fair to say then that some women don't qualify for
Yes.
hypergamy?
Yes, many women don't qualify. In fact, 90% of women don't qualify for a hypergamous relationship.
Come, thank you.
90%.
Yeah, until they meet me. I would say 90%. Absolutely.
Start from the top.
I think we heard her the first time.
I want this. No, start from the top.
It's true. 90% of women do not fall into that space of deserving the kind of man that will protect and provide on that level. You might get the guy who will take you to a fancy restaurant. You might get the guy who will throw you $200-$300, but he's not gonna spend 20 bands to build your business because you're just not that bitch. First of all, you don't have a business. You don't even mind your business. Is it time for the robe?
Yeah.
I'm about to put the robe on.
so.
What do you need from me? Like
Is it time for the
at
robe?
this point, I'm just,
I feel like
I just want
we
to
have
be.
to be real with ourselves. Before we expect a man to move his money around, we have to be real with ourselves. Check your mindset, check your mental. Where are you at? Are you in a place where you know what you want? Or do you just want boobs and don't even know how much they cost? You want a new car, don't know how much it costs. For real. Like we want things and you know what? So I have a book coming out, right?
I was
Shout out to your
I was
book.
gonna ask you. Do you have?
I
you need
know it's
to
on
write
pre-order
a
right
book? Oh my
now.
God.
It's on
I was
pre-order.
gonna ask you this.
So I'm going to for the first time. The cover of the book is fly as hell, but the title is called "Rich Man Me," and it's because a lot of women walk around and they're like, rich man me. I want to be with a rich man, but they
All
don't
of my friends are getting
prepare
this for Christmas.
themselves.
What?
I said all of my friends are getting this.
I
for
know
Christmas.
that's right. It's on pre-order right now.
It don't matter.
SweetToLead.com.
You can bring a horse to water, but you can't make it drink.
Right. And so
That's okay.
so
I'm providing
forcing the drink by creating not just a book, but
Like
a
this?
workbook. Right? It's like, you know who inspired me? Grant Cardone. Grant Cardone inspired me because if you ever read 10X,
I have not.
you should.
I will.
In each
I will.
section of the book, there is a
Work section.
check yourself. Yeah. Did you even digest what you just read? Did you even
Sometimes I be
absorb
needing
the
that.
material?
I'll be reading.
Are you
like,
willing to take
don't know what I read.
action on your affirmation, or you just talking hot shit?
Yeah.
Right? Because a lot of us just say spicy stuff, but we're really not about that action. And so this book is, although it is a book, right? It'll be available on Amazon. It'll be available on Kindle. It'll be, we'll make it to Barnes and Nobles eventually. This one's going to be a bestseller, I'm telling you.
You got my support.
But it walks you through not just what to do to meet rich men and where to go and what time to get there and what to wear and how to attract, but it also walks you through the action steps you need to take to prepare for your millionaire. Because he's waiting for you, but you will never meet him. He will never find you unless you stand up in the room. And most of us are sitting.
You know what's
stagnant.
crazy?
Should I get up?
As a man,
Should I get up? Is this the part where I stand?
and you know, so like, I just thought about this too, and like, it's funny that you say this because Erin has this quote. Shout out Erin the Renegade. Y'all already know who she is at the table. If it can be applied to both, parties in terms of gender, then it should be deemed as a really good, piece of advice. And the funny thing is, like, I didn't have money for majority of my life. I was always an ROI and I was always a valuable person. So I never got denied or I never got shut down by any woman of value.
That's because you're not the richest man in the room. You're the one most willing.
Damn, don't make me sound desperate.
I was
but
like, it's not a desperate.
Hold on, but that made me look at Rico
like think about, process that for a second, right? Because if you're unwilling, then you no longer have that value that you.
I want to add more layer to it, and I want to say I was the one most capable.
No, you
but
weren't.
Willing.
No, you weren't. There's men that were way more capable than you.
Nah,
they just didn't crack down on opening up because they weren't willing. Correct. It's not the wallet, it's the will. And we keep chasing the wallet and you keep chasing the bag, you keep chasing the bread and you'll never catch it. So like I have a whole community, right? A sorority of ladies because I never went to college. I was a high school dropout. So I never went to college. So I created a sorority that gives me a taste of that family, right? And so I make every single student, I hand select every single one of them, right? But they DM put me in coach. That's what they DM in order to start the interview process.
Well,
put me in coach.
I'm a DM you too, but I just want to be a part of the squad. Just don't tell me what to do.
Oh yeah, get me in the group chat.
Right, just put me in the game. I just want to sit on a bench.
Let me play.
Let me bench warm. I can't.
But don't you find a lot of women aren't willing to do that work?
Yeah. Those are the ones that fail out.
Like they say they want to do it.
They'll even pay for the work.
They want that man, and then you tell them what they have to do and what you have to be in order to get that type of man.
Those are the 3-month flunkies.
Keep that man.
And they like, I'm going to have to tap out.
Yeah. They work with me for about 2 months, 3 months, and then they realize that they're spending their money and they're not actually getting return on investment. Because they're unwilling to do the work.